spokesperson for this final Penns Manor School appearance of the year?
No, Mr. Grimaldi is away at a conference today, so Mrs. Seglin, our assistant principal, came and she brought some elementary students with her.
Oh, wonderful. You're not going to talk, are you? Because you're filming.
Introduce.
I can introduce.
Okay, come on over and find a microphone here and you can introduce. She's going to make her way around. We've got our microphone set up for tall and less tall here this morning. I don't know which category you're in, but
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
We have, today we have 3 first graders from Mrs. Voda Pivik's first grade classroom. We have Allison Lieb, Marley Smochak, and Gavin Formal with us today. And they're going to share everything that they know about fractured fairy tales.
Fractured fairy tales. Okay, so everybody knows who you are when you speak. Go ahead and say your name, and then you can go ahead.
Allison. In our classroom, we read and wrote fractured fairy tales. The definition of a fractured fairy tale is a story that uses fairy tales that you know and then changes the character, setting, point of view, or the plot.
Marley. A fractured fairy tale includes characters, maybe a prince, princess, or talking animals. They have a setting, which could be a castle, the forest. It also includes story events. The plot, often things happen in threes, and it's about good versus bad. A fractured fairy tale may also teach a lesson or moral. For example, work hard or always be yourself.
Gavin, a fractured fairy tale usually begins with once upon a time and they end with happy ever ending. Some examples of a fractured fairy tale we read in class were The 3 Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion, Little Red's Riding Hood. The story I wrote is called The 3 Little Ninjas and the Big Battle. The first little ninja cut down 5 trees. He stacked them on a pine tree. Then he went in. The second little ninja broke some ferns and 3 sticks and piled the ferns on the sticks and went in to take a nap. The third little ninja gathered some rocks in the river. He got 10 rocks. He went into his building site and set to work. He went in to eat. The wolf went in the forest. He smelled the ninjas. He saw the first little ninja. He said, little ninja, let me come in." "No." "Okay, then I'll blow your house down." He did. The ninja ran to the brothers' house. The wolf ran after him. He saw the second little ninja's house. He said, little ninja, let me come in." "No." "Then I'll blow your house down." The 2 ninjas ran to the third little ninja's house, and the wolf ran after them. He said, little ninja, let me come in." "No." Then I'll blow your house down." "I don't care." "Then I'll go down the chimney." And he did. He fell in that sleep, and they ate him for dinner.
Thanks, Gavin. So folks know, say your name again so we know.
Allison. Title: Little Red and the Big Good Wolf. Once upon a time at the studio, Little Red was getting ready for the next show. The Big Good Wolf was getting ready too. Then they started playing their song. So Little Red and the Big Good Wolf were playing their song and noticed they had 10 fans. So they left the studio and went to find more fans. They found 4 more fans in the forest, but they wanted 20 fans, so they went off. In Candyland, they found 6 more fans, and 4 plus 10 plus 6 equals 20. So Little Red and the Big Good Wolf and the fans went back to the studio and played their song.
Beautiful. What a great story.
Marley. Title: Seriously, my sisters talk too much. Once upon a time, the prince gave letters to go to the ball. He gave the letters to all the people in his town. The stepsisters talk all day and all night. Cindy tells them nicely to be quiet. 1 year later, Cindy and her stepsisters were playing with each other. They were playing princesses. They were nice to each other. Cindy was the queen. Her stepsisters, Rose and Sunflower, were the princesses. They all had a good time together. They all loved each other, and they all had a happy ending.
There you go. Well, thank you. Boy, first grade is having a good time with Fractured Fairy Tales at Penns Manor Elementary. I was enthralled.
That's a hard act to follow.
I'm telling you, and these guys got to do that.
I guarantee mine won't talk as much as those ones.
Oh, okay.
Mine are all nervous and quiet.
We need to put flowers in the girls' hair too, because the elementary kids have flowers in their hair.
And they look beautiful.
Don't they?
Yes. I brought 3 students with me today. 2 of them, Brody Jackson and Megan Schwartz, are going to talk. They both qualified for district track.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also brought with me Catherine Fackler, who's going to talk about our FBLA blood drive coming up.
Okay, very good. Who's first, Catherine?
Come on up,
Or
Catherine.
the others? Catherine is first.
Hi, I'm Catherine Fackler. I'm a junior at Penns Manor Area High School. I'm secretary of FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, and I'm running for president for the next school year. Our blood drive is next Friday, May 19th, at our high school gym from 8:30 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. You'll get to see students, and you'll get to meet with the nurses from the Red Cross, and you'll get to help save lives along the road. So we hope to see you there.
There you go. It's open to anybody, correct?
Open to anybody. Come in, walk-ins are welcome. We'll still take your blood and save a life in the process.
Take your blood as long as it's red.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Catherine. Appreciate that.
And next we have Brody Jackson and Megan Schwartz.
Okay. Good morning, young track athletes and field athletes.
Hi, I'm Megan Schwartz. I'm a freshman. It's my first year doing track, and I qualified in 3 events. I qualified in 300 hurdles, long jump, and the 4x4 relay.
Mm-hmm. And the state meets this weekend, isn't it?
Districts is Tuesday.
District meet is Tuesday.
Yes.
And where is it being run?
Altoona.
Altoona.
Yes.
Okay, Mansion Park.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Sounds wonderful. You enjoy it? You're a freshman, so it's your first varsity experience, huh?
Yes.
Enjoying it?
Yes.
Yeah. Blisters?
No.
No, she avoided blisters. You're not running hard enough. Just kidding. Well, congratulations, and we wish you the best. The district's coming up, and then
Thank
maybe you're in the States if
Yeah.
you do well enough there.
I hope so.
You think so?
I hope.
What's your strongest event?
Long jump right now.
The long jump?
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you.
Junior at Penns Manor. I'm a thrower, track and field. I qualified in discus. Overall, I mean, I like playing. That's the only sport I play.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good individual sport.
And
Because, you know, if you lose or don't do good, it all comes back on you. So,
It's all up to you.
yeah,
It's all up to
push
you.
yourself to do better.
I was driving by the school on Sunday on my way out of town, and there was somebody there practicing shot put. I assume
Yeah.
it looked like it was Bryce, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Was Bryce on
it was
the
probably
shot putter?
him. Yeah, he practices a lot.
So discus
Yeah.
is your main throwing event?
Yeah,
Your
that's pretty much what I'm good at. So that's what I stick with.
All right.
So,
Well, it just seems so hard to control when you're throwing discus.
yeah, it's tough. You gotta have good balance, and you know, you gotta practice a lot. So
And you said, what year are you?
I'm a junior this year.
You're a junior, so
Yeah.
you've been throwing discus how long?
3 years now.
Uh-huh.
So
Think back to when you first started and trying to control that thing and get it to land where you wanted it to land.
Yeah,
How hard was that?
it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me probably most part of the whole season, freshman season, to start throwing it good.
Take
you
out
know.
any windows, cars, or competitors?
No, thankfully I didn't.
As this season has gone on, how has it gone for you? Have you done well?
Actually, I did good, probably the first 4 or 5 meets, and then kind of went downhill from there.
Mhm.
So for some reason I peaked at the beginning and haven't really done real good since.
I
But
have to put it together though. You got
yeah.
districts coming up.
yeah, we'll work on it the rest of this week and see what we do next week.
Yeah, and of course it's a team sport, so I'm sure the rest of the athletes on the track and the field teams are working hard at it too.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thanks for coming in to tell us about that.
All right.
District 6 meet is coming up at Altoona's Mansion Park. Mrs. Dolges, good morning again.
Good morning. We're wrapping up the end of the school year. Kids starting the Keystone exams next week, and then we've got graduation coming up and senior trip, and so it's pretty lively at the school right now. Everybody's busy.
Yeah, I would bet. Have you had prom yet?
Prom is this Friday.
It's this Friday.
This Friday, yes. So they're excited. I'm sure everybody will look gorgeous.
Yeah, well, there you go. They have to. Everybody will look very, very nice. We hope that it's a safe event. Prom activities, everything taking place at the school or traveling?
We have our prom at Contra Screw Social Hall in Northern Cambria.
Mhm.
So we go there for the dinner and the dance. So
Mhm.
yeah, we're excited.
All right, very, very good. And this is your last school visit of the school year for this year, huh?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We will be back then in September.
We certainly have enjoyed having everybody come in, especially these last couple of months with these. We had nursery rhymes, and now we've had fractured fairy tales. And,
Yep.
My goodness, it's been so much fun.
I'm always amazed at how much the elementary school kids do. You know, I think back to when I was in kindergarten and the things that they do now, you know, from years ago, they seem so much further ahead.
And you wrote those fractured fairy tales too?
Mhm.
Each of you wrote your own? That
Our
was
whole
fantastic.
class did.
Your whole class, each member of the class did their own?
Mhm.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. We didn't do that when I was a kid. By golly, I wish we had. Well, thank you all for coming in. Thanks to Penns Manor for being a part of our student visits.
Thanks for having us.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM. We're 3 minutes